That was John Mayer with Waiting on the World to Change. You're listening to The Eagle on Wave 89, serving America's best. As promised, I have the Ellen Ice in studio right now. We're going to be talking about everything family related. Everything. There are so many things we are going to talk about during this little segment that is called What Is Up, Kadena? So, what's up? It's what's up.
Thank you.
Sorry, you know what? It's been a day. It's been a day.
Bro, you and
apparently
me both.
for both of us. You know, some days are better than others. This day happens to not be the day, but it's awesome because we can share in different experiences. You slammed your hand into a car door, apparently. That's the least
that
of
was
your
like
problems.
10 minutes ago. That is the least
Yes,
of my problems.
but one of the things that I want to inform you about that could have been one of your major problems was that those 14 monkeys that got out, apparently.
I'm so glad you're bringing this up. So I've been on leave for 2 weeks, been off island, enjoying England and the Netherlands and Belgium, just to like, brag for a hot second.
Yes.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing. But I was cracking up because I saw that I think it was 14 monkeys escaped from the Okinawan Zoo. And for folks that know me or have heard us talk on the radio before, both my husband and I got attacked by monkeys just this year in January in Thailand. So I joked that if I had been here, the monkeys would have been found sooner because they would have been on top of me, attacking me again.
It's probably one of my favorite stories you've ever told me about you getting jumped by I don't know how many monkeys. And they were
9.
They were the cute looking ones too, aren't they?
They were so little.
Yeah,
I was so
but these were full blown whatever they're called.
I actually looked them up. They are similar species, but not the same species that attacked me. Because literally I saw them and I was like, I should be on island.
But you know what? The best part about those monkeys getting out was the memes that followed. There were some of them sipping
beautiful.
Starbucks.
It was beautiful.
There was one with two on one moped over there at Foster Gate 1.
There was one with a playground. There's a playground by my house here on base. And there was monkeys on the monkey bars.
And the good thing was it looked insanely real. So
absolutely.
I couldn't tell what was fake and what was not. There was actually one at Gate 2 Bar too. I think that was Photoshopped. But besides this monkey business that we've been talking about, Kadena FSS.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm starting to think of you guys as kind of like a community service in a way. You guys have a bunch of things.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The Force Support Squadron being a community service.
Yeah, you guys involve everyone. You know,
we really do.
You want to pull in Marines, you want to pull in Navy, you want to pull in everyone, and you guys put on some really good stuff. And so family.
Yeah.
Family is very important in the military,
Absolutely.
especially if you were able to bring your family to Okinawa and experience this wonderful island with them. Maybe sometimes the distance from actual home can start getting to you. And so what Kadena FSS does is provide kind of little things that can remind you of home and even, just have you having fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
One of which being bowling.
Yeah, so
Who has not bowled?
I do want to preface this a little bit about why we started this show.
Oh, yeah.
What's Up, Kadena, is because the 18th FSS has so many programs, like you were mentioning, and most that we never talk about, never see the light of day. A lot of folks don't know about unless they read Venture cover to cover and or go to every facility that we have, which is almost 50 facilities. So the programs that we have specifically to support our community are just outstanding. So that's why we started this show, What's Up, Kadena, and every week we're going to focus on a different kind of subject. So we are talking about family this time, which I think goes perfectly with this 4th of July week, which is a huge family event and family fun. Yeah,
and there's a lot of things going on this week, actually, in correlation to the 4th of July and how a 4-day is coming up as well.
Yeah.
So there's plenty of things going on, and we're going to get into what's actually happening that day later on in the little show.
Yeah.
But
let's start with Emery Lanes, because bowling is my favorite.
Yeah, I've seen you there a couple times.
Do you know, I think I bragged to Michael, and I haven't seen you since, that I got my all-time high score a couple weeks ago.
Really?
173.
Wow. I don't even know what mine is because I am that terrible at bowling.
Yeah, the one time I've seen it, I was not impressed. So, Emery Lanes for families. Coming up in July, they have a youth clinic. I'm sorry, I had to. They have a youth clinic from the 22nd to the 25th of July. And something folks may not know, which is amazing here, we have a pro bowler. We have a bowler on staff. Yeah, Steve is awesome.
We did a story on Steve, I think.
Holy cow. So he was on the USA team.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this guy's insane. And so he's actually going to be putting on this youth clinic. So it is now, 1,000,000 degrees in Okinawa.
I saw it reach black flag today, which is like,
I was out.
Hold on, halt everything.
I know. I was literally out doing prize patrols when that alert came out, and I was like, cool.
Does it apply to you guys? I don't know if it. Can you guys go out and do your 18th FSS PT or whatever you guys
I don't do PT, so you're talking to the wrong person there, Luke. So Emery Lanes does have this youth clinic coming up the third week of July. And then something else that is awesome, I was actually at Emery Lanes earlier today for a prize patrol, and we literally went around and gave out free things to everyone was there at that exact moment.
I heard you guys got some pretty good things you're giving away, too.
Listen, we do. We'll talk about it later. But kids also bowl free for the entire summer. Which was great. So we went in the bowling alley at like 3 o'clock today, and there were so many families there taking advantage of the awesome deal. Literally free, air conditioned. So nice.
Yeah, definitely nice.
So nice.
I walked about 3 feet today and was drenched.
Yeah.
And my sleeves were stuck to my arms.
Perfect.
So
and I'm in jeans, and I hate everything
right
now. That's part of my bad mood. But speaking of, the super warm weather is aquatics. Why not go swimming?
And you guys have 2 pools.
We sure
on
do.
Kadena.
We sure do. Yeah, we have a lap pool. Fairchild, that's open year round.
I go there all the time.
Do you?
Yeah.
Is that where you do like your little training?
Yes,
thing?
that's where I do my little training.
Listen, I know you're decent, but whatever. That's fine. So something that FSS launched earlier this year is we're actually doing swim lessons year-round now. So previously, we only did them in the summer months. But you know what? Where we live, I think especially, it is so important for kids, adults, for everyone to be able to swim. And maybe not be an awesome swimmer like you, Luke, but at least be able, to be safe.
See, that's one of the things I actually talked about and whenever I'm doing a little bit of, I read off what's going on with MCCS, FSS, all those people.
Yeah.
And one of the things, because somebody's putting on learn how to swim classes.
Yeah.
And so I talked about how I had gotten in a rip current actually last weekend, and the fact that I knew how to swim, that I knew how to swim helped me get out of it. Of course, I know that you have to swim parallel, all that stuff, but it all starts from the basics. And so, if you want your child to be safe and even in out of pool aquatics,
absolutely.
It all starts with the basics. So it's really cool that you guys are facilitating that.
It does. So we have, kind of like you mentioned, we have all levels as well. So even adults who don't know how to swim yet, or starting from like little babies, all the way, all skill levels. If you get to the point where you want to compete, we also have like getting you ready for triathlons and things like that. It's a really incredible mix of classes. So with this kind of family segment, I of course want to urge folks to look into that. They can stop by Aquatics. Their Hagerstrom pools open every day. You can also stop by the Outdoor Recreation Office, which is just around the corner.
Yeah, we talked about Fairchild a little bit, but there's the other one. Is it Hagerstrom?
Hagerstrom?
Yeah.
Hagerstrom. It's a hard one. It's okay.
They have a slide.
Oh, the slide's so
awesome. Yeah, we didn't
awesome.
talk about like the fun stuff that pool has.
It's legit. Yeah, and there's like a splash pad for the kids, and
it's
super
more of
awesome
like
slide.
It's more of like your community pool.
Like
Fairchild,
recreation.
Fairchild's more of like go train.
It's like lap swimming. Yeah,
but
sure.
The other one is definitely
legit.
You guys have a diving board over there too?
Ooh,
I don't know.
Do you know if we have a diving board at Hagerstrom? I don't remember. I think
I've
so.
seen pictures of it. Yeah,
I feel like it's right by the slide, right?
Yeah, so you can go do some gainers,
Oh, yeah?
backflips, dives, hopefully if they permit.
No, I was going to say, do not promote that because I am 99% certain you're not supposed to do that, Luke.
I don't know. Well,
No.
you can talk to those nice lifeguards over there about that, and they will
You're
sure
going to get
give
me
you.
in trouble.
Yes.
First show, and you're
I'm
going
gonna
to
get into trouble. But yeah, so if you are not an aquatic person, you like to stick to the indoors and maybe even cuddle up with a book.
Listen,
Library's where it's at.
Madison and I did earlier today.
You cuddled up with a book?
Yeah, at the library, actually.
Really?
Yeah, so we posted for Smile Days, and we're like, hey, come find Madison and I. We're wearing these shirts, and you'll get an Echo Dot for free.
An Echo Dot. Is that one
that's
of those
like
crazy...
the, hey, Alexa, play.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
so that's
crazy.
part of what we're giving away for Smile Days. So Madison and I literally hung out in the library for half an hour, cuddled, read some books, and did some freebies.
That's
and it was
awesome.
also air conditioned and amazing.
Fun fact about the Kadena Library, you can rent some things from there, and turns out you can rent a ukulele from the...
Stop
I'm
it.
serious. I have had the
Stop it.
librarian in here, and she told me you could rent her ukulele there.
Jada or Holly, those are, I don't know if you remember.
Yeah,
but I love them.
But
over
yeah,
there.
no,
They're awesome.
I was like, you know what? It's starting to be a thing where you just go to the beach by yourself and strum on a ukulele and maybe,
Listen, I love it.
yeah.
I love it.
I'm
We should
sure-
do that on air next time. Just try that out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not musically talented on the ukulele, but I can sure play a mean trumpet.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Exciting. So the biggest thing about the library, obviously super family friendly. Tons of books for all levels. But right now is summer reading. So that's huge. We've been talking about that for about a month now.
And that summer reading program is for all ages.
Holy cow. It is legit.
It literally covers from 1 year old, maybe even...
3, I think. Luke, come on, man.
it was
Excuse me.
hypothetical.
Let me reference.
But maybe even up to 99.
Let me reference the latest venture, which
is pretty
just went
awesome.
on stands. Yeah, in July, and it's July 1st. No, starts at ages 3.
Awesome. So
Which
not
is
1. Don't quote me on that one. 3
I don't
years
think
old.
you can read at 1. That feels a little extreme.
I'm sure there's some accelerated reading programs
Listen,
out there.
my sister and I were reading at 18 months, 2 years old. We were prodigies, not a big deal. It's fine. But yeah, so the summer reading program is amazing. They do have prizes, really awesome prizes. Last year and this year as well. They have some super great sponsors. And you can log your minutes starting now even. So it actually kicked off about 2 weeks ago. But you can literally hop in at any time, start logging your minutes. The best place to find out information for that is kadenafss.com, the library tab. That'll give you all the direction where you need to go on minutes. Saw tons of families in there earlier today doing story time and just kind of really relaxing and enjoying. Our library is awesome. I didn't know about the ukulele, but
I'm telling you,
there
that
are
was...
so many resources there for free. It's incredible.
What's more bad to the bone than a man playing a ukulele
I don't know, man.
on a seawall?
I don't know. I'm gonna need evidence. I'm gonna need you to do that.
Maybe I will.
And evidence.
Maybe I'll become a YouTuber.
Post it on the AFN Instagram.
I could do that.
I will
Be
like
very
it.
aesthetic.
Yes.
But yes, so ukuleles and books and summer reading programs aside, arts and crafts. Who doesn't like getting down on some arts and crafts?
Did you see? So I don't know if you scanned this yet, but I think it's so darling. They have at any point in time you can stop by the Mud Factory at Arts and Crafts.
The Mud Factory.
How fun does that sound?
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's the ceramic shop. So, specific. What are you doing? I can't focus right now. What are you doing, Luke?
I am just hanging out everywhere.
My gosh, I can't. Am I not entertaining enough?
No, you are. No,
Wow.
no, you are. So arts and crafts, Mud Factory.
So they got new ceramics for the summer. So they got shell and mermaid themed ceramics. So also literally I'm a fan of every single activity that you can do in the air conditioning. I will say that from now until November 1st.
See, that's where you and I differ. I
No,
mean,
listen.
Yes.
I'm a beach girl and a water girl through and through. But
There's
but
just
I
that
hate
one thing.
sweating. So
Well,
so
I don't know if Kadena FSS offers any indoor beaches, but
But you can go paint a mermaid at Arts and Crafts.
It reminds you of the beach,
I
for
know.
sure.
Yeah, it's so cool. So families can stop by there. That's an awesome activity. It'll only take maybe an hour or so, and you can do that Wednesday through Sunday. Just stop by anytime and paint one of those fun new Under the Sea themed.
Yes, there's this place back home called Piddlin' Pottery. And
Did you just give me the wrap up just so you could get that in? I saw that.
Piddlin' Pottery was
Carry
dope.
on.
You could go in, actually it was pre-made ceramics, but you could paint all over it.
Yeah, that's what these are as well.
Oh,
you
sweet.
can do both, but for the mermaids, that's something that you can actually decorate yourself.
It was probably one of my fond memories as a child. I'm not going to lie. But
I'm going to give you the wrap-up key
yeah,
now
we're going to
'cause you gave it
get
to me.
back into some things about how you can take part in a summer tennis clinic right after a few songs. We'll be right back. As always, you're listening to the Eagle on Wave 89, serving America's best. Don't You Worry Child by Swedish House Mafia. You're listening to the Eagle on Wave 89, serving America's best. In the studio, I am still joined by Ellen Ice from Kadena FSS, and we're talking about some awesome family opportunities that FSS has to offer. And it's getting
Did you
really...
like that sigh? Sorry.
It's getting really family-oriented in here.
Listen.
I'm going to tell you that.
That's what we do.
That's
what we do.
Yes.
We're the Kadena Force Support Squadron.
I am AFN.
Cool.
I can say the same to
Cool.
you. Well,
Good talk.
good talk. We've just identified what we are. So the things are...
Monday.
Everything's rolling. Mondays suck.
Yeah.
I think everyone listening to this right now, they're probably nodding their head. Mondays are the
yeah,
worst
they're
days.
struggling, and we get it.
I think I might have maybe 3 Mondays out of the year that are awesome. What do you
Okay.
think? What's your average?
Well, it depends on if my birthday and Christmas and New Year's fall on Mondays. Otherwise,
On the same Monday?
no.
Oh,
I mean,
I
like
was
if
like-
it falls on a Monday that year.
I was like, that's impossible, but I feel like maybe
No, if
somehow it would
Oh
work.
my gosh, that's the only time. Otherwise, Mondays are the absolute worst.
Yeah.
Always.
Well, you know what I like to do when
Do you
Mondays
actually like to
hit?
play tennis?
Well, actually, I was talking about going to the Reisner and working out, but
Oh.
it just so happens that there's a tennis clinic.
Tennis clinic.
Yeah, but on
I was
Mondays.
like, wait, do I have a new tennis buddy?
No,
I play tennis.
I play ping pong.
I'm awesome at ping pong. Just want you to know that.
Interesting.
And also very good at tennis. So, no
well,
big deal. I
it
went to
seems like you're
semi-state
not
in
going
tennis.
to need the
Okay.
summer tennis clinic.
Honestly, I probably should because I'm so old now. Like, I don't think I can serve like I used to.
Yeah, whenever I reached 21 years of age, I was just like, you know what, your back's starting to hurt.
Absolutely.
You know,
Yeah.
things are a little cloudy in your head.
Right, yeah. And imagine being 27.
Yeah,
I'm practically
that's
90.
insane. That
Yeah.
isn't. I've never even known anybody that's 27. Congratulations on making it that far.
Absolutely. Appreciate you.
But summer tennis
Summer
clinic.
tennis clinics.
We say all of
we're a
that
mess.
just to
We're a
loop.
mess. So Monday through Friday, starting today, they actually kicked off today. I forgot about that. So summer tennis clinics are happening at Reisner, Monday through Friday, the 1st through the 30th of August. And the reason we are talking about this in our family segment is, one, tennis is that kind of sport.
that will
that you
get you
can-
absolutely mad.
It will.
There, I said.
I've thrown rackets. It's happened. It has during a tournament, and I almost got disqualified.
I'm gonna go off topic for a second.
Shocker.
Tennis
Shocker.
and golf are literally the only sports in the world that will get under my skin.
We should go play tennis.
I
I
maybe.
need to see this.
Like,
I bet it's
but
funny.
golf is worse.
Golf is the worst.
Like, you can
Golf
have.
is equivalent to a Monday.
Oh yeah. No, either sort of, because either it could go really well,
Sure.
or it goes really well and then you get a bad shot and then it goes terrible, or it just is terrible altogether. So
From
yes,
the moment.
Monday. That is
Yes.
that is what a Monday is.
Golf is, yeah, they're synonymous. It's
Yes.
fine.
But tennis, if you are in my boat, get it, boat, and you get mad at tennis,
Oh my
you might need a tennis clinic, and she's
So-
hooking it up.
Okay, so the reason we're talking about this today specifically for family is that it is, I have to try to get you back on track. Can you set those down? You're driving me crazy.
I
and
love
also
these
feel
mini
like you're
scissors.
about to cut yourself. And like in the middle of the show, I'm going to have to like rush over and apply like
I have a
first aid.
huge katana in my hand right now. That I want people's imagination to go wild.
ages 5 and over for this tennis clinic. Ages 5 and over. And actually, I taught my dad how to play tennis at like age 50, 45, 50 maybe. So tennis is a sport that you can pick up late, early, whatever it is, and you can play for a long time. Especially my dad was a college basketball player and golfer, and his knees are like shot. His knees are totally shot. But tennis is something that he can do pretty relaxed, just to have some fun with me or with the other children running around that are younger than 27 years old.
That's awesome. So, yeah, if you want to build like an insane memory base with tennis, it all can start here with the Kadena FSS Reisner Fitness Center Tennis Clinic.
So most importantly, stop by Reisner. Don't listen to Luke. Stop by Reisner for any additional information, because I feel like you hate tennis so much that you're not even letting me like be happy about this.
Yeah.
So clinics last 1 hour, and they, like I said, they are ages 5 and over, and it's a group lesson, so it's super fun. Ironically, I just bought a new tennis racket a couple days ago because I realized mine didn't make it out here. I don't know where it is. So I bought a new one, and I'm going to start playing again. So maybe
Nice.
I'll go to the tennis
What was
clinics.
that? I couldn't hear you over me applying my 15 SPF Smile Days.
Would you
lip
like
balm.
to skip to Smile Days because you're just, and we'll circle.
You got to swag
We'll
me out.
circle back.
You
we'll
guys
circle back to
swagged
Teen and Youth
me
Center.
out.
You know what? Smile Days. It kicked off this morning. I happen
Yes,
to be
it did.
wearing a Smile Days shirt.
I happen to be wearing Smile Days glasses now because you gave me.
I can smell that lip balm from here. Isn't that a good vanilla?
Yeah,
Oh,
wow,
It's
super good.
So great.
Yummy.
So I brought you.
You brought me a swag pad.
Yes, I did, Luke. So we're passing out these swag bags all week, which is super fun. So if you happen to see Madison or I,
That's
what
the
are you jingling,
That's the
Luke?
sound of my new beer opener. That
Did you have to say it like that? It's a
Smile
bottle
Days.
opener. It doesn't have to be an alcoholic beverage because we are family friendly and we're in the family friendly segment.
Yeah, you could, IBC
Luke.
root beer. There you go. IBC root beer opener.
Okay, so yes, I got you this awesome swag bag, and for all of our friends here at AFN, because we adore you guys for some reason. Don't even ask me why at this exact moment, but yeah, if you see Madison or I, or see any of the folks with Prize Patrol shirts, ask us in case you don't see that we're carrying one. We will happily pass them out. And on that note, Family Day for Smile Days is on Wednesday, so as we're talking about all the Family Day stuff that we have going on all the time with Kadena FSS, Smile Days, of course, is this week and is taking over every waking minute of
It's
my
taking over
life.
the Kadena Air Base and
sure
surrounding
is.
areas because the smile is such a contagious thing.
Have you
really
looked
is.
at the logo? Because we've gotten
It's a
some
huge smile.
interesting, It's
It's a smile with a crown on top of
Lipstick.
it. Oh, that might be the 15 SPF Smile Days lip balm that you guys
you're
are giving
so
out.
right.
Yeah,
How did you know?
I
Oh,
looked at the
Luke.
drug facts.
You're so smart. You're so smart. So I do want to just let you know that Family Day, Smile Day, is happening this Wednesday. I'm not going to go through all the deals because I will be on the air with you like every day this week to talk specific about Smile.
Yay me.
Wow. Oh, that hurt. Well, you know what? I think we
No,
should just
for
end
real.
the segment there.
No.
Would you like speech on?
Okay, so I'm going to continue it on by myself. I'm going to be the subject matter expert for Kadena FSS. You ready for this? Reisner.
We did that. Do you
Oh,
want to go to
see,
the
there we
next
go.
one?
That's why I need you here. We're talking about all things family related. I need you to be the subject matter expert.
So the Teen and Youth Center all summer. I can't. I think we should be done here, Luke. I don't know if I have the patience to finish this segment. So the Teen and Youth Center have awesome field trips. Field trips happening all summer. Some of those are like beach days, going down to Kokosai Street, indoor rock climbing. Like there's some really legit field trips. So just wanted to put that on folks' radar for both youth and teen center. Definitely stop by either of those facilities to sign up for any of those field trips because kids are out of school and I know you are looking for something to do with them to get them out from under your skin because that's what kids tend to do in the summertime.
So I've been waiting to get to this portion
Oh, good.
this whole time.
I'm so excited. Tell me why.
Because Madison came in here the other day and she was super pumped
She's a trip.
for
isn't she?
a ad that was in the first page of the Venture magazine.
Wait, we haven't gotten to
But-
that yet.
I saw it on the way to work today in front of the Reisner. And it is literally your cat that is
It's
looking
my
up, and it looks like it is about to swallow something from underneath the depths of the ocean.
That's my boy.
And it's called Claw.
It's called Claus. That's my boy, my handsome, handsome boy.
What's
Do you
his
want to
name
know?
again?
Well, you just set me right up for that. It's Maxwell Todd Guppy Thalls -Ice. I had him before I was married.
I'm
He's mine.
cringing so.
Stop it. Stop it. So, yeah, well, you know what? We'll just skip around since apparently you like to do that, Luke. So part of one of our Family Day fun things to talk about this month is free cat adoptions at Caring Kennels happening the 11th through the 14th of July. What a perfect thing for your family to expand by saving like a fur baby's life.
And getting one of those Instagrams for your cat as well, because apparently that's the thing now. That is a thing.
So Maxwell Todd Guppy Thalls -Ice does not currently have an Instagram, but I feel like now that he has this full page ad, like I need to launch it.
Yeah.
He's also like the best thing that's ever happened.
He could be one of the
Sorry,
spokespersons from Kadena FSS. He could be a spokesperson.
He was actually.
We should
in
have
our
him on air
Harry
next week.
Potter. Can I please bring him?
Yes. Does he talk on command? You know what? We'll figure it out. We will figure it out.
I'm like, I have a week to work on it.
Yeah, there's
I
been
will
dogs
work on
and pets and
he
stuff
like
in here.
chirps when he's really excited. Like he'll do like those weird little cat noises. Listen,
But
I'm
see,
a cat
you've
person.
had such a great time with Maxwell that some other people can have a Maxwell in their life as well. It won't be
Absolutely.
Maxwell, but
no
it
one
could,
can replace him.
yeah,
He's
so
literally the
you can
best.
have your own crazy cat that can look up and look like a shark.
Did you see it? Did you notice his little tail like pops out? Like his little gray tail like pops out of the water like a little shark fin. Look at it, Luke. I'm showing you.
Whoa.
Isn't that cute?
So it's like a fin. So if you
He's
see
like a shark fin.
if you see a giant cat tail coming out of the water,
Yeah.
you should be warned.
Do I have like a minute or two, or are you about to give me a wrap up?
Actually, we're going to go to a short break, and we're going to come
knew
back
it.
and talk
I knew
about
it.
Uncle
There's
Sam.
there's only a couple things left.
Yes. So as always, you're listening to the Eagle on Wave 89, serving America's best. We'll be back after a couple minutes. 86 degrees, cloudy, and an expected low of 80 degrees is supposed to ensue tonight. And there's some chances of rain happening during your Tuesday, kind of around the 1 p.m. area, so be looking out for that. But in other news, I've got Ellen Ice to freeze that rain away.
Do you are you really proud of yourself?
Not really.
Freeze ice.
Not
Yeah,
really.
it
It's been a day.
was
and
like
I'm-
you saying boat earlier, and I rolled my eyes really hard.
I like to play on last names.
Yeah.
A last name can
and we
say
do
a lot
have
about
two
you.
good last names.
We do.
For like,
We definitely do.
for that.
But you know what doesn't have a good last name because it has no last name at all is the Airman Family Readiness Center.
Oh my gosh. Do you feel bad about that transition? I feel like you should. So, wow. So, ANFRC is what most people will hear it being referred to, the Airmen Family Readiness Center. They are an incredible resource for Kadena and for the families here, really for everyone. They have something from single airmen, family, really just everyone. They're absolutely awesome. They're located right by between the housing office and the gas station. So just to give people a point of reference, because they're awesome. I will preach for them all day, every day. Specifically, though, coming up, they have a class called Coping with Transitions. And I wanted to talk about this today with the family segment because being a spouse myself and coming to Okinawa was difficult. It was difficult, moving whatever to the other side of the world and being a military spouse for the first time and, dealing with deployments half the year and all that kind of stuff. So I want to talk about this class because I think it's extremely important. So it's coming up on the 11th of July there at ANFRC. And it's basically, have you heard of MFLAC before? Have you ever heard that
Yes,
acronym?
I have. Yes.
Okay. So it's the military family life counselors. So they provide this kind of workshop for coping strategies to deal with really anything and everything that comes up in the military lifestyle. And I think that's such an important conversation, and especially with ANFRC at this workshop on the 11th of July, they'll also talk about the other resources they have available, which are honestly almost unlimited. So that's something I would highly encourage a spouse, the military member themselves, potentially also if you have older kids that may benefit from that. There's a lot of things I didn't think about before coming over here that came up, and you just have to deal with it, Like, you're here, and that's not going to change, and you just got to figure it out.
Yeah, I think it's with pertaining to this program, whenever a service member is selected to go overseas. I remember the time I was in the schoolhouse and I got Okinawa, Japan. At first, I was freaking out. I was like, I have never been to a different country in my life. I've been to Mexico, but that's like on a different level, I think.
No.
It's like across the ocean. And so I was like, wow, this is crazy. But I had some time, and plus, ever since I had signed the dotted line, I had known that there had been a chance for me to go out.
Sure.
But for a spouse, I'm pretty sure it's a little different because you guys are not going through the same things that we are doing.
Yeah.
And maybe things can hit you a little harder than for us because we've been planning and preparing, and we knew we were going to go over. So for that to be dumped on a spouse and then you feel like you're trapped here, maybe can start some family problems. And so this is definitely one of those programs where you can get it out on the table, or even, just learn a couple tools and how you can cope with this.
The coping strategies for sure. And this is for military members as well. I mean, on the flip side of this is my husband's first time being a husband or being stationed overseas. This is our first active duty base. Like, there are a lot of things that we've both had to deal with on either side that, you just try to figure out. But 18th FSS has so many incredible resources, ANFRC being one of them. So I just really wanted to touch on that today. It's really important to me anyways.
Of course.
Mental health awareness, all of that. And on that note, the thing that I think most people struggle with the most is we're so far away. Like, we're so far away from everything we knew before, our families. So the next thing, which, works perfectly with this, is Space A travel. So Space A is, of course, an awesome opportunity to be able to go back to the States, wherever you want to go, for a great, great price.
Yes. I've heard a lot of good things about Space A. It's kind of like the luck of the draw, I've heard.
It is. So it's tricky. It's tricky for sure. As someone, I've tried to Space A a couple times, and it is luck. But there are ways to help you. Like, there's different qualifiers, so different levels. Like, if you're a retiree, that's like the lowest level. If it's me by myself trying to Space A, I'm the second lowest level. But if I have my husband with me, we go up 2 levels. And it's crazy. So ANFRC puts on these workshops really often, actually, usually about once a month. They have one coming up on the 12th of July, and it's basically learning the ins and outs of Space A. It's open to everyone, and they basically just give you tips, advice on how to best utilize Space A. Because if you know how it works and you have some flexibility with your schedule, I mean, you can go back for a fraction of the cost, or even do vacations with your family. Do Space A to Hawaii or down to Guam, or even the mainland. Space A is awesome, but it can definitely feel a little overwhelming when you first start to look into it.
For sure, and that's what that class can help.
Yeah, which is exactly what ANFRC wants to help you figure out.
Yep. And is this?
Super recommend.
I know it's a family program, but let's say a junior service member that's single, can they go to that class?
Absolutely.
As well? Okay,
yeah.
Sweet.
Any of these we've talked about, the Coping with Transitions, ANFRC. The Airman Family Readiness Center, although it says family in the title, they literally...
Airman and family. Yes, there we go. That's the key.
You say it so quick. Sorry. But we say ANFRC.
Yes.
ANFRC.
So it is for the airman, the service member, and the families that come
literally,
with them.
huge support across the board. So, anything we've talked about and most of their programs, I highly recommend folks actually stopping by ANFRC. They do things like resume workshops, like for spouses. That's a really big thing here. They do classes about transitioning, like you're about to get out of the military and maybe you want to start a business or you have an idea, for what you want to do next in life. They have classes for that. they're just awesome.
Awesome.
I
Well,
adore them.
sometimes it's cool, to get down on a serious note, but
We need to end on a fun note.
The best thing you can do is end on a fun note to get you amped for 4th of July, which is happening this week.
I can't believe that. Like,
yeah. Just yesterday it turned 2019. And it's been flying.
Oh, I don't even want to talk about it. I'm
It's
so
been
old.
flying.
Like the time just keeps flying. I'm so old. I can't deal. That's too serious. But
fine.
Uncle Sam's backyard barbecue.
Uncle Sam's never too old to throw a banger out there in Merrick Park.
Is that what we're going with?
No, you know what? A banger is pretty much like a hit song.
Maybe we
but
should
a
just
rager.
skip this whole
No.
explanation.
No.
Okay.
Uncle Sam's throwing a rager out there.
So it's from 5 to 9 at Merrick Park Merrick Park. Sorry, Monday, long day. At the end of it, there are going to be fireworks. The biggest thing I want to mention for this is where we're doing our grand prize giveaway for Smile Days. So at all of our facilities right now, there's these boxes and little entry slips, and all you have to do is write your name and contact information. And then live on stage, myself and Atson, who's here in the studio with us, we will be out there live on stage drawing the winners. So the $500 gift card, the $1,500 travel voucher, and the $3,000 travel voucher. So if you want to find out in person if you've won, it's not required. I promise I'll call you. I won't just be like, oh, sorry, bye, you're not here. That will be happening at Uncle Sam's Backyard Barbecue. There will also be live music, live entertainment, food trucks, as I mentioned, fireworks. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be a 4th of July, block party, essentially. So
A palooza.
Okay, Luke.
You know what
You
the
know what? I
best
think we're
part
done here.
of talking to you is?
What
I
is
can
it?
literally say so many things that just get under your skin, and it's
Yeah.
like the funniest thing.
Is it
to
so
me.
great?
Yes.
So great. I'm really happy that What's Up Kadena is going to be happening every Monday
Every Monday.
for the foreseeable future, so you can annoy me.
Yeah,
every
it's kind
Monday.
of like our spiel, though.
Is it?
You annoy me, I annoy you, and then you throw a Smile Days thing, which makes us both smile.
Yeah, I brought you things. You really should be nicer to me.
No, I
today.
know. The
So-
15 SPF Smile Days edition of lip balm is really awesome. And it
Cool.
smells amazing. It tastes
Cool.
amazing. Highly
Just for
encourage.
you. Yeah. When I ordered 500 of those, I was thinking Luke would love this.
There's an LB on here somewhere, isn't there?
You think?
Yeah.
Look hard enough, you might find it.
Yeah, awesome. Well,
So-
as always, this is Ellen Ice from Kadena FSS.
So we'll catch you next week.
Yes, next week at 4:30 in the
Yep.
afternoon, we're going to be
Do
partying
you know what our
over here.
subject is next week, Luke?
I do not.
Travel and recreation.
Travel and recreation.
Yeah.
Well, tune in for next week's edition of What's Up, Kadena. We're going to be talking about travel and all things that come with that, as well as recreation.
You're so right. We'll
Yeah.
see you next Monday at 4:30.
As always, you're listening to the Eagle on Wave 89, serving America's best. I got some news for you, and then we're going to get right back into the music with some BTS and Halsey.